Hey guys, it's Deb. Welcome to part 30 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Get to Work. And as you can see, Erica did manage to dig up some dirt on Shawna regarding her past. And she is talking to Shawna about that at the moment. And Shawna is very, very sad to have this brought up. She's very sad that Erica has found out about her past. Yes, Shawna has been arrested. She was arrested for something that she did in her past, something that was a big mistake, and she does regret it. With everything that she is, she regrets what she did in the past. And although, you know, it's not really a serious crime that she committed, Erica is telling Shawna that as far as doctors go, they have to have a very clean reputation, and it just would not do for a doctor's wife to have that in her past, to have been arrested, that it could totally and completely destroy Ethan's future as a doctor. You know, what will the community think when it gets out that Ethan's wife-to-be, you know, or wife, if they are married, has been arrested before and does have a criminal history? You know, when Erica is telling her, for Ethan's sake, you need to leave. Because he cannot be the doctor that he wants to be with this hanging around his neck. You know, if the truth gets out that you were arrested in the past, that you have a criminal history, what do you think that's going to do? You know, he could even be fired at the hospital because he does have to have a solid reputation, and this is going to hurt him in the long run. So Erica is telling her, you know, if you leave now, you will save him a lot of embarrassment. You will save him a lot of pain. Just end it with him now, leave now, and he never has to know what I know. He never has to know that you were arrested. You know, just tell him that you're not ready to settle down, that you've been thinking about this marriage, and you want to put it off for a while, and just leave town for a while. Go back to Sunset Valley and forget about him. Because if you stay, you're only going to be hurting him. He might lose his career because of you. And if you really love him, you will not want to put him through that. And Shawna is just heartbroken because she does really love Ethan. And she never thought that it would come out what she did in her past. And, you know, it's not like she killed anyone or anything like that. She was arrested. What she did will be revealed at a later time. But she's really upset, and she's going to go cry it out in the bed because she does not know what to do. Because Ethan owns her heart. She is so in love with this man, and she only wants what is best for Ethan. And she does not want to cause him embarrassment. She does not want to cause him pain. She does not want to cause him to lose his job or, you know, anything like that. You know, patients, when you become a doctor, your patients have to respect you, and they have to think that that you are a good person and that your wife and family are a good person. You know, if he marries someone with a criminal record, you know, what will his patients think? You know, they probably will not want to see a doctor whose wife has been arrested, you know? So that's what Shawna's thinking about right now. And she's thinking that maybe Erica is right. You know, she never thought that this would come out about her past. She thought that it would remain hidden. It is something that happened a very, very long time ago, and she thought it would never come up again. But she is going to go over here and give Erica a little piece of her mind. She is going to insult her, and she's going to tell her, you know, you do not deserve to have a son like Ethan. You know, he is such a good person, and he deserves a mother who cares about him and loves him and wants to protect him. And if you really loved your son, you would not be doing this. You would not be trying to break his heart the way this will do, because if I leave, if I break off the engagement, you realize it will break Ethan's heart. You know, why do you not want him to be happy? And Erica's like, well, I do want him to be happy. And I do not believe that you are the person who could ever make him happy. You know, you are just so much below Ethan. He needs someone on his same level, someone from the same social group. You know, he needs someone more like himself, and you are just not that person. So, if you love him, you will leave. And Shawna's heartbroken, and she does not know what to do at this point. So, at the moment, Shawna, she's thinking that, you know, maybe she should leave. So, what she's going to do is, she has decided to move out temporarily, or just to get her head. Well, actually, first, what she's going to do is she is going to go and discuss all of this with her mother. Because she does not know what to do. And she's hoping that her mother will have some good advice for her, because the last thing in the world that Shawna wants to do is hurt the man that she loves. She loves him more than life itself. And she's so afraid that she's going to cause him pain. Now, she knows that leaving him will cause him pain. But which would be best? You know, leaving him and hurting him that way, or staying with him and possibly causing him to lose his dream of becoming a doctor. You know, she is so upset. She does not know what to do at this point. She is angry. She is sad. You know, she does not know what to do at this point. So she is going to tell her mom everything that has happened. You know, her mom does not know what Erica has been doing to Shawna. You know, she does not know what has been going on. And when Shawna's mom, Sandra, when she finds out, oh, she is going to be so mad at Erica. There's no telling what she might do. But yeah, Shawna, she's hoping that her mom and dad will have some, you know, some kind of advice for her to help her through this. And it looks like Shawna's dad has gone off to work. So I guess Shawna's dad did take the job here in Willow Creek. So, I don't know. They probably will not be staying in this particular house. This is just a small rental house that they have for the moment. There is an extra bedroom that Shawna could stay in, you know, if she wanted to stay here for a while. And it looks like we have got bills to pay. Okay. So, you know, Shawna's just talking to her mom and saying, Mom, what do? I love this man so much. And, you know, I don't know what to do. I don't want to cause him any pain. But I wanted to marry him. He is the love of my life. I don't think I will ever meet anyone that I will love the way that I love him. You know, he is so different from anyone I've ever known. The minute I met him, you know, I knew he was special. And Sandra, Shawna's mom, she's telling her, you know, Shawna, if Ethan loves you the way that I think that he does, he would not want to let this stand between the two of you. You know, he would not want you to leave him. He would still want to marry you. And Shawna's like, well, I know. That's the problem. He does love me that much. He would be willing to give up his career for me. I know he would. I know he loves me that much. The problem is, if I really love him as much as, I think I do, which I do, how can I do that? How can I let him give up his dream? This is something he has wanted his entire life. How can I cause him that kind of pain? How can I be the reason that he does not become a doctor? How can I be the reason that no patients ever want to come to his practice, and see him? I could never live with that if I was the reason that he had to give up his dream. And Sandra's telling Shawna, she's like, well, you have to make up your own mind. I know that you will do what's right for both you and Ethan. I know that you love him. I know that he loves you. And I really do not want to see the two of you break up, but this is something you're going to have to figure out for yourself. It's a decision you're going to have to make. And whatever decision you decide to make, you're going to have to live with that decision. No one can tell you what to do at this point. It's on you. You're going to have to decide. So Shawna, she is just really, really upset, and she does not know what to do. But she thinks that maybe she should come and stay with her parents for the moment. So that's what she's going to do. She's asking her Mom, can I stay here for a few days until I decide what to do, until I get my head together? Because I know the minute that I see Ethan, I'm just going to break down. I'm just going to lose it. So Sandra's telling her that, yes, come and stay with us for a while. You're welcome to stay as long as you want to stay. So that's what she's going to do. So we are going to manage households. We are going to switch between households. We are going to move Shawna Cramer in with her parents. And hopefully this will be a temporary thing. I don't know. We'll just have to see what's going to happen. It's very, very sad. Shawna did not foresee this coming. She never thought that Erica would be able to find out about her past. She thought it was hidden so well. Her parents helped her to hide the situation, and she thought it would be hidden. And now she does not know what to do. She is so very sad. She's going to come here, and let's see. She's really, really sad. So she is going to come and she is going to cry it out because she does not know what to do. And, she's wondering. She was able to sneak home and get her bag and get a few things to stay here a few days without anyone seeing her. She went back to the house, and it just so happened that Erica was not home. I don't know where she went. No one was home, so she was able to sneak in and sneak out without anyone seeing her. But, she and Jordan have been building up their relationship quite a bit. And she really thinks that she needs to talk to Jordan and let her kind of know what's going on and see what Jordan thinks about the whole thing. She knows that Jordan really cares about her, and Shawna really cares about Jordan, and they are well on their way to becoming best friends. So what she has decided to do, she's going to call Jordan. She knows that Jordan had the day off today from work, so she's going to call Jordan and see if Jordan wants to meet her at a coffee shop or something. Probably they're going to meet. They could go to the park, I guess. She just wants to meet her somewhere where they can be alone and possibly, you know, not run into anyone that she really does not want to talk to at the moment. So what they're going to do is she's going to see if Jordan wants to meet her at the park. So that's what she's going to do. And we'll just see what Jordan has to say about the whole thing. And Jordan is probably going to be very, very surprised when she tells her what's going on, because Jordan doesn't even know. You know, Jordan's been out shopping all day, buying some things for Jack for school. So she has no idea that Shawna has moved out of the house. So Shawna's going to go ahead and give her a hug. And immediately, Jordan can see that something is very, very wrong with Shawna. You know, she can see that Shawna is extremely, extremely sad from having that memory of what she did in the past thrown in her face. And of course, she's very, very sad because of, you know, the fact that she might actually have to break up with Ethan. You know, she just does not know how to handle this. And let's see if there is a bench that is kind of off by itself, kind of away from the crowd. I guess they'll go and sit on this particular bench right here. Looks like it's a 3-seater bench. Let's see if possibly is this a 3-seater or a 2-seater? I'm pretty sure this is a 3-seater bench, but they're going to go ahead and sit here together, and hopefully no one else will come and try to butt into their conversation. If they do, if someone else comes along, then they'll just go somewhere else and talk. You know, Jordan can see that Shawna is devastated over something. You know, Jordan doesn't know what that something is yet. But we'll just find out. Okay, it looks like this is just a 2-seater. That's good. So she's going to tell Jordan what's going on. She's going to say, look, there's something that you don't know. Erica has been threatening me ever since Ethan and I became engaged. And she has found out something about my past. Something that I am very, very embarrassed about. Something I did when I was very young. It was right after high school graduation, right before I started college. I did something that I'm very, very ashamed of. And Erica has found out about this. And she's holding it over my head. And what this secret is could actually cause Ethan to lose his job. And Jordan's like, what could it possibly be? You know, I don't understand. Ethan loves you with all of his heart. He wants to marry you. And whatever it is that you've done, you know, I'm sure that he will understand. And Shawna's like, I'm not worried about Ethan holding it against me. I know that Ethan would understand that part of it. I know that Ethan would understand that I was young and what I did was stupid and it was just a mistake, and I know he would forgive me for that. But the thing about it is, if this secret came out, it could cause him to lose his dream of becoming a doctor. And how could I do that to the man I love? You know, how could I ruin his dreams for the future? You know, if I really love him, maybe I should let him go. And Jordan's like, I don't think so. You know, I think that you are selling your whole relationship short, because I believe that Ethan would rather marry you than anything else. I think he would even rather be with you than be a doctor. You know, I think if he had to choose between you and his career, he would choose you hands down. And Shawna said, that's what I'm afraid of. You know, he would choose me. I'm sure he would. But in the end, would he resent me for the fact that he's lost his career? You know, and if I love him, I have to do what's best for him, not what I want. You know, I have to put my needs aside and put Ethan's needs first. And he has wanted to be a doctor since he was a child. You know, how can I take that away from him? How can I cause him to lose that dream? And so Jordan is just telling Shawna, well, you know, whatever you decide, you know, I know you'll make the right decision, and I will be here with you through thick and thin, whatever you need. You know, is there something that I can do? Something that I can do that will prevent this from coming out or prevent him from losing his job if it does come out. You know, maybe he won't lose his job if it comes out. You know, maybe everything will be okay. You know, just let me know if there is anything at all whatsoever that I can do. You know, I have resources at the police department. Let me help you. Tell me what it is. And, you know, of course, Jordan has to run over here because who knows why. I don't know. That's not Jack, is it? Jack's supposed to be in school. That's Jack. What time is it? Why is Jack not in school? Okay, so Jordan came over here because she realized Jack is not in school. So, you know, I guess that was a pretty good reason to come over here to say, you know, why is my kid skipping school? It's not even noon yet, and he's at the playground by himself with no one else. So that's just kind of weird. Wait a minute. Is this Steven Ramirez over here? Yeah, Steven Ramirez is over here. You know, I don't know what's going on. I don't see Trent anywhere, but I do see Keith Huddleston, who I know is supposed to be at work. What is today? Today's Monday. I don't know what's going on. Now, Jordan had the day off today, so yeah, who knows what's going on. Anyway, she's going to give her a hug. And thank her for talking to her, and thank her for offering to use her resources at the police station to try to make things better. And, you know, maybe she can. Maybe, you know, Shawna's starting to think, well, maybe Jordan could get into the computer records, you know, because all of Sim Nation's police records are probably tied into a database, and you know, maybe she could erase Shawna's criminal history. You know, would that be doable? Of course, if Jordan got caught doing something like that, Jordan would lose her job, and it would probably be a criminal offense in itself, so Jordan and Shawna could both probably go to jail for something like that. And Shawna does not want to put Jordan in that kind of situation. So at this point, Shawna has no idea what to do. She's just stuck. Totally and completely stuck. So she's going to go on back home to her parents' house. And she did thank Jordan for everything that Jordan has offered to do. But she does not want to tell Jordan yet what the secret is, because she's also kind of afraid that even if she does not ask Jordan to go into the computer records and try to change everything, that Jordan might get the idea on her own to do that. But she's just going to go ahead and tell her mom that she met Jordan at the park and they talked. And Jordan also thinks that, you know, that Shawna and Ethan belong together. And that she should think about it before she does anything, you know, before she ends things with Ethan, that she needs to think long and hard about it. So what she's going to do is she's going to come in and she's going to take a hot shower, because actually she's going to take a bubble bath, because, you know, she's thinking that she just needs to relax and think about everything that's going on. And try to soak her troubles away a little bit and decide what her next move will be. Decide what it is that she's going to do, because she has no idea what she's going to do. And she left a note for Ethan. And the note just said, I'm going to go spend a few days at my parents' rental home. Just spend a few days with them, and I'll call you later. That's all her note said. So, you know, Ethan's probably going to be quite puzzled when he gets home and finds that note. He's probably going to wonder, you know, what in the world is going on? Well, let me tell you, Shawna Cramer is totally and completely pissed right now at Erica. You know, she is so upset with this woman that she is going to go over to the Reynolds household, to Ethan's house, and she is going to give this woman a piece of her mind. And just tell her, you know, I know what you're doing. I know that you're messing in my daughter's relationship. How could you do this to your son? You know, what is your son going to think when he finds out what you have been doing to the love of his life, that you have been trying to break them up and keep them from getting married? And how dare you dig up something on her past? Now, Sandra knows that James has been very, very nice to Shawna. And she does not want to get him involved in this right at the moment. So what she's going to do is she is going to pretend to be nice right now. She's going to she doesn't want James to really know what's up, because she knows that James has been very, very supportive of her and Shawna. So she's telling Erica, you know, I need for you to go somewhere with me because we need to talk. So she's being very nice to Erica, and Erica does not know yet that she knows what's going on. So she's going to say, come to the museum with me. I heard you like art, and it would give us a chance to get to know each other. So Erica has no idea that Shawna has spilled the beans yet. She has no idea that Sandra knows what is going on, but she's getting ready to find out that Sandra knows. And she's getting ready to find out in a big, big way. So, here we go to the museum. Excuse me while I clear my throat. And I do want to apologize. I have been sick. So if my voice sounds a little weird, a little strange, that is what is wrong. I have been having allergy, asthma, all this kind of coughing, breathing problems and things like that. And it looks like we are stuck in an endless loading screen. Don't really know why this is happening, but this has happened to me in the past. So, I guess it would probably be best for me to end this part right here, and then we will pick up here where I've left off in the next part. But I want to thank you all so very, very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please let me know what you think about everything in the comments down below. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll see you next time.